there. So I'm glad you're here to watch this with me. I hope that you're having a great day. This is Mission Souls performing Smoke on the Water. I have been pretty anxious to see this, so here we go. when I was in the Ring of Fire back in the mid-70s, Deep Purple simply dominated every nightclub band that I heard. Any nightclub I went into. Back in my younger days, being a Marine, you know what we like to do in the evenings, and I would go out and listen to these bands in the Philippines, in Olongapo City, and I would think to myself, my God, it's like listening to a jukebox. It was incredible. The reproductions of Smoke on the Water, Strange Kind of Woman, Highway Star, My Woman from Tokyo, just incredible performances, and this is another one. And let's take a look at a few high points here. Now, this is a bass-driven song, or probably technically a rhythm section-driven song, because you have the hi-hat doing the lead-in. It gives it this galloping feel to it, and then when the bass drops in at the same time, you've got this great emphasis on that gallop. Now, this gallop behind this seemingly slow-moving rock song is this counterbalance that I've always found fascinating. Simple song, really, very simple, and yet very it's rock. It's a rock and roll song. Now, Ice is not leaning into that left hand on that hi-hat like I thought he might, so you don't quite hear that gallop, but it's there. He's doing it. Now, notice when Stacy starts to sing, she just stops playing altogether. And that leaves Nisha with the rhythm section. Only one guitar necessary. Again, a bass-driven song. And now both guitars are playing this one part here because you want that bigger guitar sound right there. This is the key hook in the song. So you want that really emphasized and out front. But in any other part of the song, it's bass driven with the vocals out front. And vocals out front are very important in any production, whether it's live or whether it is in the studio, because, and I was just watching a great interview between Glenn Johns and Rick Beato, and I thought to myself, there's so much to learn just watching these two guys talk. You know, Glenn Johns, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin. I mean, this guy's produced all these live shows. And he talked about bringing the vocals out front and how important it is, because when you're in your car singing along with the song, you want to hear the vocals, right? And you want to sing with the song. So it needs to be out front. And Dad has consistently done this. He has really done a tremendous job of giving you this sound that you remember from a song 50, 60 years old. So, okay, I've rambled enough. Here we go. Another point that when Nasus is playing the keys, it's pulled back a little bit, and it's still there. It's at the level it needs to be. You can hear it if you want to follow it. You still can, but it is just there. It's there to lend this underlying fabric to float you along through the song, and it's another great job of thinking through what you're doing when you engineer this. So. Here we go.
Club was running in and out, pulling kids out the ground. When it all was over, we had to find another place. But Swiss time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
And you'll notice when you're doing this hook here, the bass is just playing this one note, right? Through the verses, let's back up to the verses, the bass walks.
Ground. When it all was over, we had to find another place. But Swiss time.
And then when we run into the hook, when we jump to the hook, the chorus, this changes on the bass.
Time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
And that's to lean into that hook. That's to lean into those chord changes. It's not that she doesn't play some kind of little riff there, but it doesn't interfere with the power of the chord changes there in that chorus. Also, the keys in this instance, I would classify as part of the rhythm section rather than being any kind of lead instrument at all. They never really come out front. Now, this is Nisha's performance here is outstanding. She's got the right tone, and she's got the right feel for the attack on all of this solo. I mean, she really nailed this. That was really sweet. I enjoyed listening to that, and I probably will 100 times more. So tell me what you thought in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you for being here with me. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Mission Souls, doing it again. All right, I'll see you later. Bye now.